Flaschen grüßt.
Ja, ich studiert mit so 10 Links-T-Shirt anlegen.
Das wäre auch geil gewesen.
Ja, aber das Problem ist, ich habe die Ärmel abgehauen, dann wäre ich im Tanktop da angeguckt, das wäre echt komisch. Wann gehört man uns den Albix? Nur wenn wir da kommen? Nein, immer. He? Durchgehend.
Was?
Uns gehört man eigentlich durchgehend. He?
Ja. Ah ja, noch Kopfhörer.
Das Wetter wegen aussen.
Wow, nein, das ist Stunden im Restaurant.
Ja,
Aber
hey.
ich glaube, es geht nicht hoch am
Hey.
Anfang.
Nein, 2 Stunden.
Ja, das schafft er. Wenn du ausgehst, dann mache ich dann mit dieser Zeit. Alleine. Jetzt ist halt wirklich eine Frage, was wir machen mit den Rankings.
Ja, ich kann schon mein Handy laufen haben.
Ja, und dann würde ich mein Handy mit den YouTube-Kommentaren sonst offen haben. Mal? Wir sind eigentlich ready, mal. Ja. Ja, das ist doch gut. Ja, das, wir sehen es ja, wenn es umswitcht, oder?
Also das sind
Also ich habe leider nicht viel ready. Ich habe den Mark McMorris ready
Aha.
und ich habe die Winner-Runs von den Frauen von Quali ready. Also mal ein bisschen über Mark McMorris schnurren, blende ich nicht ein.
Aha.
Aber noch nicht jetzt, da musst du noch ein bisschen warten.
Ja.
Die Winner-Runs Frauen hat die nächsten ready.
Gut. Passt.
Das kommt so nicht gut.
Oh mal, das kommt schon gut, Nils.
Dass du Snowboard kennst dich aus, hä?
Ja, ja. Jetzt fängst du schon ein bisschen. Vielleicht musst du dann Walter, ich kann jetzt schon nicht mehr reden. Vielleicht musst du mir da ein bisschen helfen mit der...
Ja, du bist jetzt gewöhnt, weißt du? Ich noch gar nicht.
Da der Dave natürlich auch wichtig. Und jetzt sind wir live. Welcome! Big Air Finals Europa Cup here in Corvatsch. Yeah, it was a great show already in qualifiers.
So
And-
many great tricks.
What?
So many great tricks
Yeah,
in qualifying.
Yeah,
Big level.
the level was crazy there, and we're for sure gonna see even a step up from that for today's final.
Yeah, I think so too. And weather looking perfect. Jump landing is soft. Jump is good. It's very big, so riders can go huge. Yeah, it's gonna be a big show today.
Yeah, it's really perfect conditions up here, really warm, no wind. So, yeah, I mean, there's nothing stopping from a big show. Yeah, already, like we saw so many 16s and 18s in qualies already.
Yeah, and so many triples as well.
Yeah.
And the level, I mean, there are so many good snowboarders here, like from World Cup, hunting points, and this is gonna be insane show. Maybe as of extreme as it is in World Cup nowadays, and probably
Yeah, I
same
think-
as the skiers.
Yeah, and I think that's really an event which is on World Cup level, not only because of the riders, but also because the course is so big. It's for a Europa Cup, it's really big, so the opportunities for the tricks are given, and yeah, they're for sure gonna send them. I think a lot of new tricks for individual persons, because in this competition your normal tricks won't be
Yeah.
enough.
That's for sure, and it's last competition of the season for most of the riders, so they want to prove themselves again and show their best skiing, and I think they're gonna enjoy the show today.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we got double up free ski and snowboard, so you always see a snowboarder drop, then a skier. That's just because like this you can save a lot of time with judging, because when the snowboarder is dropping, the free ski judges can make the score, and then they are ready for the next free skier, so you are just a little faster with the whole program. Yeah, let's talk about starting field in skiing. Uh, I mean, yesterday Fadriner won the qualifiers with a
Switch
switched up
double
Bio
Bio
18, and like that was so perfect.
Yeah. I
Like
mean, he couldn't have done it better.
No.
And I'm for sure he's going to do it again today. And we're going to watch out for his second trick, who is on his mind. And yeah, excited to see that as well.
yeah, and he basically already got the overall Europa Cup win saved for him.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he can go all in, nothing to lose,
Yeah.
just prove himself and have fun today.
Yeah, and he saved himself the next year's personal World Cup
Exactly,
spot.
yeah.
So if you win the Europa Cup, you got a personal spot. That means it's not taking away a spot of the national or of the national team. So yeah, that's always something to aim for.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's like big goal for riders in Euro Cups to win this overall cup, and he's done it this year with very good results.
Last year I think he got second.
Yeah.
Really close behind
Yes,
Thierry. So yeah, also really deserves this.
Then there's Nalu Nussbaum, who qualified second yesterday. Sadly had a crash some time ago in training, like an hour ago, and hope he's all good. All the best to Nalu.
Yeah.
Be back soon, smiling on skis. I hope it's not too bad. But yeah, I'm sure we're gonna hear of them.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean today also in the qualifiers of the ladies we got one or two crashes. It's always really bumming to see them.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just a big part of the sport as well because you put yourself in such high risk with those tricks, and so many little things can go wrong with a big impact.
Exactly, yeah, and especially, I mean, the landing is soft and it's super sick to get a soft landing to try new and good tricks, but at the same time, soft landings mean you can catch your edge real fast and hurt yourself, yeah. Here we got top qualifiers of women, I think.
Yeah, beautiful right side cork 7. Really
Really
grabbing
good
that
blunt grab, yeah.
at the end of the ski, and that's really something the judges are looking out for, like to hold it, but then also at the perfect spot
Yeah.
of the ski, like not making a tindy grab, you call it, when it's like not in the as you learn
At the
it.
end of the ski, and judges really looking forward to that, and I think yeah, that's why she probably won qualis, because
Yeah.
she perfected it.
Yeah, really.
In qualifying, they only had to do one trick. This is snowboard top
Yeah.
qualifier woman.
Yeah, went for the top 10 here.
Backed up 10. Perfection.
Really beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah. Who was it?
This was Taka Evelina, I think.
Yeah, was from Finland. Taka, or Evelina Taka. It's always
Yeah.
the second name in front, and we just say with Niels, we say Rina Niels, because
Depends where you come from.
yeah, in his village you always say the second name first. Yeah, so we call him Rina Niels. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this comp. Also at the snowboarders, we got legends here. For example, Mark McMorris, been in the game for so long here with
Here he
the
is.
backside triple 16 and just putting it down so clean.
Yeah. The trick he is like perfectioned over years. He can do it for such a long time, and like looks like not hard to do for him, but it's a hard trick, and yeah, that's
Yeah.
why he's qualified for finals as well.
Yeah, and he really struggled on the slopestyle event. Didn't land both of his runs, but yesterday in Big Air he put on a show, and we're for sure gonna see one today as well. Yeah, I mean, there's so much talent here. Like at the snowboarders, I think half of the field was almost at the World Champs a few weeks ago up here.
You definitely get an advantage of that, because you always can ski or like no snowboard course for a longer time. There are also skiers here who has been skiing world champs, and snowboarders too. Many of them. And then you're kind of getting used to the jumps and to the slope. Yeah.
Yeah, and they didn't adjust the course, so it's all the same size, rails and jumps. They just took away the last rail there because otherwise it would have been too long. But yeah, it's a really challenging course. But today we got big air, so we just got the money booter on the last jump,
Exactly.
and all the focus goes on there. Yeah, if you have any questions or inputs or anything, just write a YouTube comment. We are trying to check it a bit. We have a lot of Albert Chapuis fans in here.
French fans
Yeah,
in the chat.
yeah, French fans. Well, we got a lot of viewers. It's Saturday.
Yeah.
Everybody got time.
So for the format, they only had to do one trick in qualifying, so 2 rounds, best one count. Now it changed up for finals. They got to do 2 different tricks, 2 different directions. Either you go switch or forward, or right or left, or mean front or backside for snowboarders. And then you gotta have 3 tries and best 2 scores count, which has to be 2 different takeoffs. So it's gonna be pretty interesting.
Yeah, so one trick you have
Way
to
more challenging.
put down first try.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and for the other one, you can, like the riskier one, you maybe.
Gonna do for your second trick and
Yeah.
try it maybe twice.
Hmm.
If you can land it the first time, it's even better. So you can maybe try something new on your third run. We'll
Yeah, and
see.
it's also a lot of strategy going into there, because when you got the 2 scores in for the left and the right side, you have to choose which one I'm gonna try to perfect.
Yeah.
Like where you have the chances to get the maximum out of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So also a lot of strategy involved in this planning of the jumps. Here you can see the shapers really preparing the jump to perfection. So everything is gonna be ready in a few minutes. Now the wind came in a little bit, but still looks all good. Alright, now we got a few comments. JJ asks, what have you done, Niels? Why are you not competing?
I maybe took a little bit the wrong strategy yesterday. I landed my trick in my second run, not in the first one, so I messed it up a little bit. And yeah, I mean, you're always smarter at the end. Know what you have done, could have done better, but it is what it is, and I'm not gonna change something of that.
Yeah.
So nice. I mean, I can sit here with you now, commentate, watch the big show.
Yeah,
it's gonna
we
be
really
fun though.
got the prime positions for this event. Always perfect perspective on this jump. And starting it off with the ladies. Think they're already getting ready up there at the start. First, yeah, we have the ladies swapping between snowboarders and skiers, like I said before. And
8 snowboarders, 8 skiers for the girls.
yeah,
And then they're gonna show one run. Then men are coming up, snowboard skiers swap each other, double up format, and then it's gonna start all over for the women again. This times 3. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, a lot of action. Gonna be, yeah, you can see a lot of action in the next few hours. Really, rider after rider showing their biggest tricks they got. So yeah, really excited and looking forward for this event. I mean, already in the finals of the slopestyle, it was so catchy. We really got nervous, and now we got the first snowboarder dropping in, Marilu Poluzzi from Italy. Lot of Italian riders in this field. snowboarding and skiing.
Snowboarder and skiers. We only got one girl competing in finals, which is skier Nur El Katzen, which is pretty sick. I think she has something cool coming up. We'll see.
And I
But
think
now let's
she
start
got
with the
third in the
snowboarders.
slopestyle as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
think
here
so
you
too.
can see you have to get the speed far up, go over that knuckle, some even take the jump to set them up into a
Whoa.
front side
9.
9. Really,
Very clean.
yeah,
Good
really clean.
amplitude.
Yeah, also the coaches really liked to watch that trick. It was even a cab.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a cab 9. And now we got the next Italian girl, Matilde Pizzotto.
Oh, there's first skier coming up right
yeah,
now.
I'm sorry.
Finally
Yeah,
good.
already getting confused here.
Dropping in.
We also have to get a little bit.
I mean, you're
Into-
used to that.
Yeah.
You don't do this the first time. Rather than me. Going for a cork 7 safety. Yeah, nice
going
one.
far down the landing. Lot of airtime. That's also something the judges are really looking for.
And it's so nice to put the first trick down so you can concentrate for your second one. And
Yeah, and it
Have
also
2
gives you a
tries.
good feeling.
Yeah.
And now Matilde Pizzuto from Italy getting herself ready. She's hyped. Already, I mean, the girls already had qualifiers today in the morning, so a really hard day
really
for
big
them.
day. No time to eat lunch for them today.
No, directly to the next training.
Going.
Into the front side.
Oh
Ooh,
no, coming up
1080.
short. I think she's all good there.
Yeah,
Hope so.
looks like
Yeah.
it. Back on her feet.
Coming up a little short, so you get a lot of impact if you knuckle the jump because it's such a big jump. And
Yeah.
glad that it's a little soft in the landing.
Next up, we got Marley Leavitt from the USA. Yeah, we have way more girls in snowboarding than in skiing. In the qualifiers, into the
Doing a 7 safety.
Yeah,
Can I get a little
beautiful.
cork there?
Yeah.
Nice one.
really putting it down. Really nice to see those tricks getting put down. And next up we got Momo Suzuki from Japan. Really a big talent.
The only Japanese girl in snowboard finals, which is interesting. There are a
Yeah.
lot of snowboard girls in World Cup right now, which are very, very good.
Yeah,
She's
Yeah.
probably one of the younger ones. Yeah, born in 2007.
coming in for her first run of the day.
Oh!
Oh, how was she able to pull it
Going
around to 10?
Cap 10 or front 10, I'm not really sure, but this
Yeah.
was such a nice access.
We don't have. Yeah.
Oh.
And how was she able to squeeze that
Yeah.
in and no hand into the snow?
Maybe the speed changed a little bit, which you can see by
Yeah,
a
but
lot of them
The
riders
thing
now
is,
coming
the
up a little
first
short.
riders went pretty big.
Yeah, that's true.
Or the skiers went big
Yeah.
and the snowboarders maybe struggle a little bit. And now,
We got Nur coming in,
Nur El Kazen
Coming
from
in
Switzerland
forward.
already got third in slopestyle. She's hungry for a podium again.
Oh!
Whoa! Left slide
Wow.
double cork.
Very,
1080.
very nice
She's
top
so
10.
hyped on that.
So nice.
Super clean. Held on to that ski for a long time with that safety grab.
And this is such a difficult trick, which like skiers at World Cups do, and this was kind of perfection.
Yeah.
Maybe coming up a little
Yeah,
bit
and-
short, but I mean, I think
And
she
we
can
didn't
live
saw
with
it
that.
from her as of now
Yeah.
this week in competition. So really hyped that she was able to land that on the first try as well.
Yeah. This is gonna be top score 91.
Already a huge
Well
score
deserved.
on her left side. And next up, we got Romy van Vreden from the Netherlands.
Coming in, switch backside. 9. Very good
Yeah.
amplitude.
Stomping
Nice
it.
one. so controlled. Even jumping the shark fin at the bottom.
Yeah, I love it when the riders also take the features,
Yeah.
even if they don't have to, because they do what they love,
Yeah.
snowboarding and skiing. And next up, we got Alessia Ambrosi from Italy.
She had a lot of podiums this year at Eurocups. Let's see what she can
Yeah.
do today.
Sitting in that second spot for the Euro Cup, but can't get to Maria Gaslitter anymore.
Last
Left side
360 Japan. Coming up a little short as
Yeah.
well, so maybe the speed changed a little bit. They're gonna watch out for that, I'm pretty sure.
And next up we got Shiryu Xiong from China. Going for that backside
Wow.
900, really putting it down solid.
You're seeing a lot of riders stomping their tricks.
Yeah,
Level
yeah.
is so high.
And like with such an ease.
Yeah.
Like no sketchy landings. We had the crash from the Italian girl, but otherwise really solid riding. And next up from Finland, we got Vivi Paljärvi dropping in, coming in forward into the jump.
Going for the 360 Japan as well. With a little more speed than Alessia did.
And really nice Japan grab
Yeah.
from her.
Solid one to start it off.
Yeah. And you never know, maybe the other side is the stronger side.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. They may be gonna start off with their trick they have more struggles with, and
Yeah.
then do
And
their
now-
better side.
And now we got Emily Rodney from Scotland. Already said it in the morning. She's almost Swiss, kind of, always in locks. Going for the front side 720
Very good.
with the melon grab. Beautifully done. And oh, she got big tricks in her pocket. Going off the toes, cap spinning like you can't see it by another woman. She went for the 9 today in qualifiers. Let's see what she got for the finals. Maybe we could see a 10. Next up, we got current Europa Cup leader Maria Gaslitter from Italy. She's leading the pack by a lot of points, going for that 180 over the knuckle.
Coming in switch to the jump. Going for that switch. 9 mute. Yes.
Wow, and she's hyped on that one.
She's super
And
happy over that
also
one.
the Italian coaches down there are getting hyped. I mean, that was such a beautiful switch 9. Hard to do it like in such a flat axis, I think.
Exactly, yeah. And also, I mean, everything with skiing into the jump with such a slow and soft snow, pretty hard to go in switch there, and respect for that switch 9, which is pretty good.
Yeah, and next up we got the winner of slope style and second place on the qualies for the big air, Melissa Pepperkamp from the Netherlands. Coming in switch into the cap.
Wow.
900, beautiful. I mean, it just looks too easy for them.
Yeah.
Look,
Did
beautiful.
she even go
melon grab.
double grab in this one?
Yeah, I thought as well. Surely,
Think so. Judge is gonna look out for that for sure.
yeah. I mean, if next Kiyo Sugawara, unfortunately DNS, but I know that's Kiyo Sugawara. There on course, the DNS is for Victoire into the right side, 720.
Same trick as she did in qualis.
Yeah, maybe going a little bit less corked.
Yeah, but I think perfection with the grab as well.
Yeah,
Pretty
look
nice.
at this blunt grab, really capping it.
Controlled.
Yeah, looks so easy for her as well. And now,
Lost girl.
Yeah,
number 107.
yeah, she was the winner of today's qualifying.
She did the back top 10 in qualifiers.
Yeah, that's
Let's see what she got for us in finals.
yeah, that's crazy to throw a top 10 in the qualies. She is the oldest rider of this finals, so she got a lot of how do you call it? Erfahrung.
She got a lot of routine doing
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
Going back 10 again.
Yeah, back double
Oh, kind of hold on.
Yeah, not sure if she put her hand in the snow a little bit
Yeah.
there.
But I think a good way to start the competition going into the final.
Yeah, a slight hand drag, but what a trick this is. Double cork 1080. And now we move on to the boys. And starting things off, we got Gregorio Marcelli from Italy. JJ Road, bist gleich ein geiler Typ, Nils.
Merci JJ, merci.
We also
Hast
got
probiert.
We also got Argentinian fans from Cristobal Colombo commenting. Yeah, so, and again, go Albert Chapuis. The French are really taking over our live stream.
Bonjour, bonjour.
Yeah, now it's gonna.
Think we
Gonna
can't
get
change in
full.
French because we're too bad at that.
Yeah, my French is probably not good enough as well. Here you can see the standings from the snowboarders. First you got Evelina Taka. Next up you got Romy van Vreden in second place. In third place Marilu Poluzzi. On fourth place you got Melissa Pepperkamp. Then Momo Suzuki on fifth. And yeah, here you can see the score, which is like a throwaway run. But they have 2 more runs to go.
And for skiers, Swiss girl Noor is leading with a 91 and a perfect double correct 10.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same as the snowboarders, so they're pretty comparable.
Yeah.
That's cool to see.
Yeah, on second place you got Maria Gasliter. Always really solid through the whole season. Got so many points this year. And here you can see the starting list of the snowboarders. First
up we got Gregorio Marcelli. And we got Mark McMorris in there.
we got
Frasa Choba.
Yeah, Jake Cantor,
Cantor.
also a big thrower.
Did he win the slopestyle? Or no, he was
No,
on the
he
podium.
he was first until the last rider
Yeah,
to drop.
exactly.
He got overtook by the Japanese, but he does 18s, which are they don't go into my mind.
Yeah.
How can you make an 18 look so slow and so easy?
Most of them look like 14s.
Yeah. I mean, it was
You
really
gotta
a
watch
challenge.
out, very
yeah,
good.
you have to really watch out for that spins. Here you got the starting list for the skiers. Jérémy Boiston starting in off for the skiers. And yeah, they are dropping in the
Double up format again.
yeah, and also the last rider to drop is the winner of the qualifiers. Sadly, you can see here Nalu Nussbaum unfortunately had a crash in practice. Had to go for checkups.
Yeah, I
So
hope he's all good. All the best to Nalu.
Yeah.
Sending
and now
vibes.
look at the hype at the start for
Going in there
Gregorio
with a tail
Marcelli.
press. Alright.
Beautiful
fun.
mute grab over that knuckle. Into a backside 16.
How did he come around on that one?
I mean, that was just insane, and
Italians
the Italians are hyped.
Italians are so hyped again. Nice.
Yeah, look at that. So nice to see the emotions, the good emotions in the sport.
Now we got Jeremy Boston dropping in for his first run. Coming in forward, doing a double cork 16-0, coming up a little short. Got hung up a little bit there, but I'm sure he's gonna get that in his second run. 2 more tries to go.
Yeah, but
Pressure
also
is
has
on.
to do 2 different tricks. In today's format with the 3 runs, you have to do 2 different tricks which go into your ranking on 2 different sides. So yeah, harder than in qualis.
Yeah,
in qualis you
that's
have
the
to
challenge
put down
today.
1 run, and yeah, you can go on your good side. And next up, we got Dima Luchkin. Is Ukrainian, training with the German snowboard team. Going for the backside
Wow.
triple cork 16-20.
Perfection.
Yeah, that was absolute perfection. Putting it, look at this grab. Really holding on to it, stomping the landing. Can't go much better than that with the triple 16. And next up we got Jason Philippos Zacharopoulos from Switzerland.
He's going to the sports school at Engelberg.
You were there as well when you were younger.
Exactly. Let's see what he's got for us. Going for a nose spotter, double 14. No! He's going huge. He had so much pop of these noses. This was
and that's
such
so
a proper
technical
butter.
to go nose butter out of a big kicker like this, and beautiful with the safety grab. And how was he able to ride away from that?
I'm for sure he's gonna do this one better.
Yeah. Also, if he didn't put down a hand or anything in the landing, that's gonna deduct him in score-wise.
Yeah, today you gotta, everything has to be perfect to get those top spots.
Yeah, and next up we got Julien Merken from France, currently leading the overall Europa Cup. And with his unique backside, double cork 1440, going for the nose grab and then almost of like a switch backside air and really tweaking it. Really the only rider to do it like this. So stylish.
Yeah, creative.
I mean, how can you do a 14 that stylish?
Like that, so easy.
Yeah, looks easy for him. So also for Julia, first run down. Or like proper. And next up, we got the Aussie mate, Joey Ellis.
Let's go, Joey. He's hitting the jump to go switch.
Went huge on the setup jump.
Going for a switch double. 16 kind of misses the grab.
Yeah, not only kinda, he's frustrated with that one.
Yeah.
You can see. Yeah.
Come on, you're gonna get this one in the second run. 2 more to go.
Yeah. Getting some comments in. Yeah, the Argentinians are rooting for Cristobal. And next up, we got Nicolas Schütz from Switzerland.
The only Swiss guy in men's snowboard field.
Yeah.
Coming in.
Goofy rider coming in forward. Backside triple.
Oh! Going for that 16.
Yeah,
Went
unfortunately,
huge.
landing a bit nose heavy, and you can see in a soft landing like that, I mean, it's easier to catch those impacts, but
Exactly.
your board can also dig into the snow, and your side just now really flipped him over his nose. And next up we got Kobe Johnson from the USA. Coming in forward into this big air. Oh no, he's switching.
Switch double, 16 safety. Landing like it was nothing.
Beautiful by Kobe.
First rider we see land properly from skiers right now.
Yeah, skiers are kind of struggling a little bit as of now.
I think they just want to go all in and try really their hardest tricks. So.
Yeah, and there is no room for chill tricks today. I mean, safe tricks aren't gonna put you anywhere.
No, near the top
today's
spots.
Final. And next up, we got Hayu Liu from China, dropping in switch into the switch backside. Triple cork.
No, it was double 16, right?
Double 16, yeah, but went for that grab change.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he went for a double grab. First going with the tail into the melon. Nice one, really technical to switch the grabs in a 16. So much rotations. And now we got Sandro Jack Barbeau. We also saw some fans of him in the YouTube comments. Coming in switch.
Going for that switch double. Oh no, 12.
Unfortunately, couldn't really get the axis.
Yeah, I think he had some trouble on the takeoff with this one.
Yeah, already could see that this is
Nothing
not really
happened,
working
though.
out. And next up we got Emiliano Lauzi from Italy. And yeah, look at everybody hyping up the riders at the start.
Yeah.
It's really nice to see everybody rooting for each other. Everybody hopes for the best into the backside.
16-0 going deep as
huge.
well.
Unfortunately, wasn't able to stomp that.
He still also got 2 more to go.
Yeah, this time, sadly, we can't see the Italians having a party down there.
Yeah.
But we are for sure gonna see some more Italian parties there. Next up, we got Mattis Gretenand from Switzerland.
He did a triple 16 in qualis, I think. Let's see what he's got for us today. Coming in forward. Going for the triple 16 again. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that
nice.
was no hand. That was no hand. That
and
was
he's
just a
stoked.
stick, and he's super
he's very
stoked.
happy about that.
Such a nice one. Look, holding on to that grab.
Landing deep, good
Yeah.
amplitude.
Really landing deep, but you can see just the stick goes into the snow, not the hand.
Yeah,
so
all good.
holding on to it. Next up we got Ville Jukola. Currently sitting in that second spot of the overall Euro Cup and really tries to go for that hunt for Julian to get the overall win for the personal World Cup spot. What?
What was that? An 18?
Yeah, that would have been a triple 18. Frontside triple
so
18.
chill, he had so much movement.
Yeah, but unfortunately just can't put it down. A lot of impact when you land so deep in the landing. You need the airtime for the 18s, but still, it's so hard to hold it. And now we got the fan favorite in the live stream, Albert Chapuis. Let's see what he's got for all our French fans out here.
Coming in forward. Going for that right side. Top 14 tail. Oh, going deep,
huge.
but he holds on.
Holding on to it. Nice one. Oh, almost jumps into the flag there. Going really big. Bam!
Yeah. I think Judge is gonna look at this one for a bit and decide what they're gonna do. Meanwhile, Mattis got his score, an 87, which put him in first place with that triple 16.
Nice
And
one.
for the snowboarders, we got Dimitro Lushkin with an 85 in first place.
And next up, we got Brooklyn, the Priest, dropping in. From the USA. Going for that backside 180 over the jump to set himself up, switch into the switch backside. Triple cork 1620. Nice one. Maybe putting in a little bit the hands on the landing. Yeah, he did, but other than that, looking so promising.
Yeah. I mean, what a show. How many
Yeah.
triples did we see now?
I
Half
mean,
of the field at
yeah,
least.
and if it's not triples, it's just
Yeah,
crazy
16s.
tricks or no spotters and like. And now from Argentina, we got Cristobal Colombo.
You got fans in chat as well.
Yeah, a lot of Argentinian flags in the chat. Vamos Cristobal! Coming in switch.
Switch double, cork, 18 safety.
Makes it look
Yeah.
so easy.
With perfect landing.
Yeah, look at this. Holding on to that safety grab. Didn't even
Sa-
bend his knees.
No, not at all. Like he never left the ground.
Yeah, and it looked like he didn't have no impact at all, but the impact is there for sure. And next up, we got Romain Allemont from France.
He's the guy who was fighting for that bigger podium at World Champs, as I remember.
Yeah. Coming in forward into a... Whoa!
With his signature double, is it double tail grab, I think?
I think it's
I don't
Bloody
know what
Dracula.
it's called.
Yeah, it's Bloody Dracula. Goes for that
Perfect.
14, or was it a 14?
I'm not really sure, to
I'm
be
not really
honest.
sure, to be honest, as well. But really,
Definitely
you
a
could
very
see
sick
how
one.
fast he started spinning with that Bloody Dracula. And next up, we got Florian Pale from Austria.
Coming in switch. Going for that switch double. 16.
Oh!
Oh! So close on landing
Over-rotated
it.
a little bit. Just a little bit too much that he was able to hold on to that. And you can see the landing is starting to get bumped a little bit.
Yeah.
And next up, look who we got. The legend, Mark McMorris. Such an honor to
Yeah,
speak
to have him here.
to commentate on Mark McMorris. Wouldn't thought that when I was a kid. And he put down a show yesterday with that switch backside 16 triple cork.
Going for this one again. Yeah.
Yes, and putting it
Perfection.
down. Yeah, I mean, here you can just see he's such a
Routinated
yeah.
guy. I mean, he does that trick for such a while, and he has such a good routine in this one. So
putting it down like it's nothing. And now the next Swiss guy, Maxence Petzold from Switzerland.
coming in switch for his first try. Going for that switch double misty 12. Oh yeah, and he lands it. Doesn't have the biggest speed, but then goes for that cork free on the shark fin as well.
Oh, and
Nice.
now I got the correction on that. Where we were thinking, was it a 14 or
Oh,
an 18
yeah.
with the Bloody Dracula? It was an 18.
It was an 18.
Indeed, yeah. It was just so hard to judge because the takeoff was really slow. And then when he pulled that board onto his body, he started spinning like a maniac. And next up, we got Frank the Tank Chauvin.
Frank the Tank.
Coming in switch. What into a switch backside double Todio.
With the nose.
1260.
Yeah. This one
That-
is so nice.
That's so hard to do.
With
And
the little ollie in the landing.
yeah, and look how he goes away over his back edges.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful trick. Really having a unique approach on this big air jump.
Exactly. He's doing something different. And I
Yeah.
think that's what judges also are looking out for. So, good start of the final.
Yeah, and now we got our next French guy, Gaditan Gomi. Gadi going
Taking a
in.
lot of speed.
Oh, waving a little bit on that 180.
Struggles on the 180, going in switch double 18 with the tail grab. Wow.
And no struggle
Yeah.
at all. Here you can see a 18 is way more easy than a 180. Look at this. Beautiful by Caddy.
Yeah. Nicely done.
And next up, we got the next big name here, Jake Cantor from the USA. I think we probably gonna see a triple cork 1800, and like if we think it's a 14, it's gonna be 18 for sure.
Probably. Because no one's really doing 14s anymore, I think.
No, that's a long time no see for those 14. So yeah.
Yeah, going for that 18. Oh,
Wow,
holds
beautiful.
on.
Backside triple cork 1800 makes it look so easy. Even the Italians are clapping on that one. Bam, landing, just stomping it. And next up,
We got Adrien Vodo.
that's
This
his
is
training
Replay
no,
of
from-
Cuddy, switch
yeah.
18.
Really hard trick to do.
They wanted to see the grab again, I think, of Cuddy's. Switch 18. Score coming in soon. Meanwhile, Adria has to wait on top.
Yeah, it's so hard for the judges. I mean, you basically just see 16s and 18s,
Yeah.
and then you have to scale them in a order.
And
Like
to be, yeah,
And that's so
To be
small
fair and
details. To be fair, sometimes you just have to take your time to make the right scores.
now
And
score was coming in. Cuddy Gomis got an 85.
So currently sitting in second. But I know who wants to go in front, and this is Adria Vodo from Switzerland.
He's hyped.
He's so hyped.
Doing the 180 over the knuckle as well.
Also
Having some struggles
with
right
the
there.
180.
Going for that switch 18 tail as well. Oh, with
Yeah.
the best landings we'll see today, I think.
Yeah, like, and again, another reason why a 180 is easier than an 18.
Yeah, exactly.
It's harder, the 180 than the 18. No, just joking. 18s are so technical to do. It's just such a high level that they look easy. And next up, we got Kira Kimura from Japan. Coming in forward. Into the front side 1800. Kind of goes triple dipping.
Yeah.
Not really flippy, but
I think
so
that's his
beautiful.
personal style. Such a cool
Yeah.
looking axis.
Yeah, and like letting go the grab, putting in the snowboard, like perfection. How you want to compare this to a 18 off counter?
No hands down, nothing.
It's so
it's
hard.
so hard. to
And now
do.
we got a Japanese skier, Rai Kazamura, dropping in.
Going for that switch 18 with the lead Japan. Another switch 18.
How many 18s we saw today?
Yeah.
I think it's already like 6 or 7
Yeah, I
combined
think so too.
skiing and snowboarding. That's such insane level in a Europa Cup.
So maybe he's not doing the same difficult grab as Caddy and Adria we saw in front of him, but he's doing it. The grab he does it perfect. So
Yeah.
that stands out really well.
Next up, we got Yuto Kimura, next Japanese rider dropping in. Goes for the front side 1600, and he's stoked on this one. And he
Hands
can
up.
be such a beautiful execution. Also holding the grab till the end.
Yeah, for the whole rotation.
That's so crazy, so consistent, good riding. And now
We got Frank Wallström.
going for that second place in the overall ranking, where you sit currently. But he has to go second, I believe.
I'm excited to see what he has for us today. Going for that no spotter double 18
To
with
the
the lead
bottom.
Japan grab. Such big amplitude.
And listen, people, he's 14 years of age as of now. Born in 2010, hasn't got the 15th birthday yet. So crazy
Yeah.
to see such a young rider putting down tricks like
Yeah, and
this
he's
and consistent.
Almost putting down every run he does.
Yeah. And next up from Canada, we got Elie Bouchard. Oh, there was falling, somebody falling behind. I saw a ski roll down. Coming in forward
Doing those tail taps on the knuckle.
to a front side triple 16,
I
unfortunate.
think he wanted to go 18.
Yeah, I think he wanted to go 18. I think he was 18.
Yeah.
But unfortunately wasn't able to put it down. Yeah, would have been an 18. And next up we got Ollie Nichols from Japan.
Doing that 180.
Looking really solid on that one. You have
No
to
struggles
appreciate
at all.
that.
Going switch double Misty 6 in mute.
Looked so easy.
Yeah.
Didn't really went so much dipping in those Misty or bios, but
Such good control.
such a good control, riding it out with ease. And like, it's not harder or less hard to go less dipping.
Exactly,
It's just
yeah.
a different
It's just a personal
style.
thing,
Yeah.
yeah.
And next up we got Yingsu. Yingsu Zhao from China. I'm sorry about that. Dropping in switch into that cab. Double cork. Was it 18?
Yeah,
I think
18
it
for
was an
sure,
18.
at
It's
least.
so hard with those tail grabs when
Yeah.
they just pull it to their body and look. Rapapapa.
Yeah,
18.
18.
Crazy stuff. I think we are already almost at 10 18s
Yeah.
today. That's
I wonder
so
when we're going to
crazy.
see a 19 though.
I think we're gonna.
I think so too.
I mean, if everybody's putting down 18s, you have to risk the biscuit and
Yeah.
just go for the 19.
Next up we got Luke Harold. He's for usual a pipe skier, one of the best pipe skiers in the world.
Yeah.
He got 4th at World Champs
Yeah.
right here at Corvatsch. Now skiing the Euro Cup in slope and big air.
And I mean, it could have also looked way different in the World Champs if he would have put down that switch triple cork
Exactly.
in the half pipe properly. Sadly, at the hand track.
First ever guy to do the switch triple.
Yeah,
in the pipe.
So crazy.
Coming in forward. Going for a top 16 safety.
Didn't got too much amplitude on that one. But
Clean landing,
Super
clean
clean.
grab.
But the thing is, when you see so many 16s and 18s done, you really have also to get this amplitude.
And you gotta stand out.
Yeah, you really have to stand out from the mess. And next up we got Rocco Rockstar Jamieson. He did the most beautiful nose press after his slopestyle run. It was like for 30 meters, just going with completely ease.
Shows control.
Yes, so much board control and such a talented rider. Let's see what he got for run number 1 of today's final. Front side 1800.
Another 18.
Another 18. Oh, 18's getting boring.
Yeah, everyone's doing them.
Yeah, look at this tail grab. So beautiful.
Yeah.
Zack, zack, zack. You really can see with different grabs the spins are going around faster or you slow it down. So there is also, I mean, a tail grab can be hard, but for spins like this, it's
you can arch your back a little more so you can spin maybe a little faster.
Yeah.
Depends on your axis, and I think that's what riders really train for. And
yeah, you can also see in the skiing when they go for the Cuban or stale, that's also a trick to rip those spins around.
exactly. Next up we got Fadri Riener.
Yeah, and this guy, oh my god, did he put on a show already in qualifiers. Look at his beautiful cork 5 to set himself up switch.
Going for a switch, double.
18,
18.
but didn't really
Yeah, I
got the
think he had to
grab.
let go the grab a little bit, but the 18 was perfect.
I mean, it was so perfect. But yeah, didn't have to grab.
Sadly missed the grab there.
But like still putting
Yeah.
it down so perfect. And that's hard. If you miss your grab,
Yeah, and doing it so effortless.
yeah, it's hard because it gets you out of your rotation and stuff. And next up, Yuto Miyamura. What a rider this is. Won the qualis yesterday. Coming in forward into the back. Triple 1800.
The second last line.
Yeah, second last line and landing so effortlessly. Look at this. Such beautiful execution. And now we move back to the ladies for their second run of today's Big Air Finals here in Corvatsch. Already they put down a great show in the first run. We
So
saw
many landed
from
runs.
snowboarders and from skiers. We saw top 10s thrown. So clean riding from really a lot of them. And yeah, for the skiers currently leading is Noor Elkazen from Switzerland with a 91.67. She did the perfect
top 10.
Perfect top 10. Can't go better on the top 10. Have to change things up to get these scores higher. And for the snowboarders, we got Evelina Taka. And here for the men, you can see Yuto Miyamura with that 94 with the perfect 1800. Kira Kimura, I think he did the 16, but also to perfection. And you can see till the 12th place, we got scores over 80.
Yeah.
Such solid
All
riders
landed
across the field. You got 18 riders, and you got just 4 crash scores.
Yeah, that's
There
crazy.
you can see the level is insane.
Sadly there, Nicolas Schütz had a crash score, so he got pressure for his 2 next runs.
Yeah, but it really, and here you can see the skiers. Number 1, we got Frank Wallström. Number 2, Rai Kazamura from Japan. And number 3, a Swiss guy with Adrien Vaudot. It's looking promising in skiing as well. Here you see bit more crash scores in the skiing than in snowboarding.
Yeah, a bit some missed grabs and maybe missed landings a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think they're gonna go up it in round 2 and 3.
Yeah, and it depends so hard on the riders. Some riders love the pressure.
Yeah.
to go into their runs
True
because they
that.
just know I have to put it down now, and then they're gonna make it. And there is some which like to have their first run in and otherwise getting thrown out of their game.
Yeah, maybe they need to land their first round to get like the confidence and to move on from there, and
Yeah.
other riders can maybe handle it a little better with a little more pressure because they know they gotta do it right now.
Yeah.
And right now is when it counts.
Yeah, it's a lot of a mental game in this free ski and freestyle snowboarding. And like the mental side, it's functioning different for everybody. So,
Yeah, that's true. Maybe some of the riders want to take their quiet minute and be up there by themselves, and other ones want to make some jokes and laugh about everything. And
Yeah.
that's like everyone's personal thing, and think everyone knows how it works for themselves the best.
Yeah, now we got the first rider on course of this second round from the ladies, Marilu Poluzzi.
Currently in third place with that 82, so she's going for her second trick.
Into the backside 900 going huge.
It was a 7.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was a 7, sorry about that. But going huge.
And she's got 2 done now.
And I mean,
Perfect.
a 7 spun that slow.
Yeah. You can only do that in such big jumps.
Yeah. Next up, we got the first free skier dropping in for her second run. Finlay Good from America.
Coming in forward. Getting that speed, going for the right side. Oh, got a little bit too big.
I think she went a little not too big, so maybe now she thought, let's go for speed.
And that's her unnatural
Unfortunately,
direction.
Yeah, it's unnatural. It's so hard to pull off unnatural spins on such big kickers. And now we got Matilde Pizzuto from Italy. Crashed on the 10, I think it was in run number 1. But she came a little bit short, so now taking a bit more speed for that second one.
Going for the
Front
5.
side 540.
Yeah.
It was a cab. Sorry about that. Was a cab 5 landing forward, but still struggled a bit with the speed.
Yeah, I
Landing
think
really on
lighter
the top land.
riders got a little bit of speed struggles coming in because you don't have like unlimited space to drop in, and then
Yeah, and you don't want to send the knuckle,
too hard.
You're gonna flat out. Next up, we got Marley Leavitt from the USA. I think did a 7 on her first. Into the left side, 7 mute. I think it was the same.
I'm not really sure. I think
Or
she
did she
her
do
second
right
trick
side?
now.
Yeah,
We're gonna
we
watch
can
out for the
see it
scores.
in a minute, or not even. Updating that score list. Now I'm really wondered about if she did trick on the other side now. Not too sure. It's hard to remember all the tricks from all the riders. Yeah, and the judges taking their time as well to really look at the details of this jump to get her scored properly. And yeah, no, she did improve on her
same direction.
on her left side 720. So
Interesting strategy going on.
Yeah,
But
interesting strategy.
She's probably confident to do that second trick.
Yeah, the
one
right
try
side
and
spin is gonna be her go, and now we got Momo Suzuki dropping in. Currently sitting in the 5th place with a score of 80.
Going for the backside 10. Oh, she couldn't hold on that one. Such
Yeah.
a flat axis.
Yeah, really hard. I think especially with the snowboard, because you have to really lean into the spin if you want to do a 10, and then going out that flat, I think it's pretty hard.
And your edge control has
And
to be
now
so good.
we got your current leader,
From the skiers.
Nur El Khazen from Switzerland. Let's see. I mean, she for sure gonna go for the other side now.
Yeah.
Every
And
other thing would be really surprising.
she's going for that right side. 360. With a little Cindy grab right there. Yeah. Putting down run number 2.
Yeah, and I mean, she already got
Yeah, she got such a
a
solid
perfect
score
score
on
on
her
the
first
other
one.
side. So now she has a score in for her other side and now can improve
Exactly.
on that one.
Risk something and really go for that win.
Yeah, and now we got our current 2nd place, Romy van Vreden from the Netherlands. Fist bumps at the start. And now ready to send it.
Visualizing the trick one more time.
Yeah, and you can see when she drops in, she really goes all in. Preparing herself. Probably also going for the other side now. Front side 1080, unfortunately wasn't able to hold on to that. Had to revert, and that's judged like a crash because you're not putting down your trick
She
as
had
it should
such
be.
a good access on
But
this one.
it was so close.
Yeah. She's going back up and getting ready for her third round to put this one down for sure.
Yeah, and next up we got Alessia Ambrosi. I think she went for her bad side first.
Gonna do
Or bad side, not that perfected side.
not the preferred one.
Yeah, not the preferred one. There is no bad sides in this competition.
Going for the right side 360 Japan. Nice amplitude, nice grab, clean
Yeah.
one.
Really going clean on her 2nd run.
Showing full control.
And next up, we got Shiryu Xiong. Currently sitting at 7th place with that 87 score. 78, sorry about that. Going for the front side 9.
And she's hyped. This was
She's
so
hyped,
good.
But it was so beautiful. I'm not sure if it was a cap or a front side. Because we don't know if she's a goofy or a regular rider. And yeah, hey, the YouTube live chat is quiet, so
Ask some questions.
ask some questions. Put in comments.
Bring some facts about riders.
Yeah, that's also always really fun to expose some riders.
Next up we got Vivi.
Vivi Pajärvi from Finland.
Going for that right side 360 mute grab.
Nicely done. I think she did the same one in first run, but struggled a bit on that mute grab. And now Emily Rodney. One to watch out for. Scottish girl. She's a warrior. She's a real warrior. Going, yeah, I think now we can see that off the toes cap rotation. Yeah, goes off the toes cap
Wow.
9.
Well-
Only woman to do that.
Showing her personal style.
Yeah.
Something very special.
And I mean, that was her 2nd run. And I know for a fact that she already did this to 1080.
So maybe she's going for that in her first
Could be.
third run.
Could be, or maybe she also tries to clean it up with the grab, and now We got our most dominant woman rider in the field, Maria Gaslitter from Italy.
Coming in forward. Going for her 9 blunt. Having some troubles with the speed, going a little bit slow.
Yeah, and also having troubles getting that grab,
Yeah.
but she got it.
So she got one more try as well.
Yeah, now we also got a big hitter by Melissa Pipperkamp from the Netherlands, currently sitting in 7th with that 82. I mean, now it's also hard with the ranks because some riders already got 2 scores in, some go for their first trick twice. So
Exactly.
you can't really go about the ranks in run number 2.
It all will come down to the third run
Yeah.
anyway. Going for that 1080.
Frontside 1080, putting it down. Nice one by Melissa. She was the winner of the slopestyle competition, which took place 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah, a lot of events happening this week here in Corvatsch, starting it off with half-pipe Monday, Tuesday, and the slopestyle qualies. Then you got the slopestyle finals 2 days. Now, big air, and next to the big air, you have a kids competition going on in slopestyle. So, yeah, the whole mountain is filled with people competing.
And we pretty much got the best weather week we could wish for.
Yeah. And next up we got Kiyo Sugawara going for that switch right side
Switch
1080 with the mute grab.
Such a good mute grab on this one.
Yeah, and the mute grab is not a grab where you can spin it in. So crazy. Here you can see the replay.
Also tweaking her grab.
Yeah, really, really solid by
Putting
her.
down her second
Makes it
run.
look too easy.
Yeah.
And next up, I mean, that was the leader after run number 1, Evelina Taka with that 87.7. So I think she's gonna go for her other side as well, because already got a really, really good score on her first trick and on her first side. Going for that front side 720 with a tail grab. Really stylish.
With ease.
Yeah, with ease. Evelina putting it down with ease. She's probably not used to that soft landings when she's from Finland.
Yeah.
Used to really icy boarding. And now that was it for the second run of the ladies. They got a third one.
We got
And
mans
now
coming
the
up
men
again.
are getting ready up there. But first, I think we're gonna see a table,
A
how do you call
leaderboard.
it? A
Leaderboard of the girls.
Of the girls. Let's see. How do you see Gregorio is ready up there in his zone. Yeah, he's gonna spin a lot. You saw it in his warm-up shake. And now it's on first place, Melissa Pepperkamp, which got 88 for her second trick. In second place, you got Evelina Taka. So, yeah, it's on for the ladies, of course. In third place, you got Emily Rodney, Scottish girl. Then you got Shiryu Xiong. On that fourth place, Marilu Poluzzi. On fifth, Romy van Vreden. On sixth, and Momo Suzuki on seventh. And the other ones really have to clean up their tricks. In skiing, Sugawara
Took over
Kiyo
the lead.
Sugawara took over the
Second
lead.
highest score of the day with that switch 10 mute.
Yeah, and
then
I mean,
we
that
got
was such an amazing
Yeah.
trick.
Noor on second place and Maria Gaslitter, most dominant girl
On third, but
in
Noor,
Eurocup on third.
Noor and Maria got a great score to improve on their second side they did today. So they know what they have to work on, and I think that's also really good as a rider if you know what you have to improve.
Yeah.
Because when you got, like, I say
Two good
270
scores.
scores,
Yeah, you don't really know what you.
yeah, you're probably
Gotta
placed
go
not
for.
bad right now point-wise, but it's hard to improve on your score. And now coming up the man here, you can see again this current standings. Leading the pack in the free skier is Frank Wallström. And in snowboarding you got Yuto Miyamura leading the pack in front. I mean, the scores in snowboarding are so high. We got 3 scores over 93.
Even four. James and Rocco got a 91 as well.
Yeah, that's over 90, but I said over 93.
Oh,
so,
I'm sorry.
But yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
there was so many sick 18s getting put down, and now Gregorio Marcelli from
He's
Italy.
hyped.
He's so hyped. He was already hyped on his first trick, so probably going for the other side now. Coming in switch into a switch backside. Oh,
Couldn't hold on.
was he going for 19?
No, I think it was a 16.
16, yeah.
Yeah.
But sadly, couldn't hold on.
He's got one
Yeah,
good
was a
score
16.
down. Has now one more try for this one. Next up we got Jeremy Bostow. He fell in his first run. Gotta do the same trick again, probably.
Yeah. What was he doing? A switched up aisle? No, he went corking.
Yeah.
He went corking forward.
Going for his second trick, the right 12 with the in and out grab.
Really nicely done, putting it down.
Yeah, no problems in landing.
Really solid. And next up we got Dima Luchkin from the Ukraine, but already said it in run number 1. He's training with the German team. Took him under their arms, or under, yeah. Coming in forward into the, oh no, he was switch. Yeah, I think he was switch
Cap 14.
into the cap 14. Going switch to switch. We don't got the sense, but I think I got the no sticker sign in behind. Yeah, really nice. By Dima on his second run.
Next up we got Jason. He went for that nose spotted up 14 in
Are
his
you
first
scared
run.
of his second name? Come on.
Zakharopoulos. I'm not really sure if I
Zakharopoulos.
pronounced that well.
I think it's
But
fine.
We'll try our best.
We're trying our best.
Going for that nose spotter again, I think. He had so much pop in his first one. Wow.
Beautiful.
Perfectly
beautiful. Putting
done.
it down. He is so hyped.
And it's so hard to do a nose spotter on a jump like that when it's a little... Yeah, I mean, it's not that soft on a takeoff, but it's a big jump and risk is pretty high that he takes.
Yeah. Really
Judge
high
is
risk.
Definitely gonna...
And he's the
reward
only
that.
one in the finals field as of now doing the nose spotter off
No,
the...
Frank also did the nose
yeah,
spotter.
yeah, but he went to 18.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. And now Julien Merken, he is so hyped. He
Listening
has
to music, probably.
And always having so much fun riding the snowboard. Coming in switch. Our current leader of the Europa Cup, switch backside. Oh! How was he able to put that on the
Yeah.
field? Switch backside.
Got
I
a
think,
little hung up in there.
I think it was a 12.
Yeah.
But really, like a cat.
Yeah, like a cat.
I mean,
So
he
much
didn't
air
went
awareness.
out of a single cork there.
Yeah.
He just went deeper into the cork. So yeah, crazy air awareness by Julien. And next up, we got the Aussie mate,
Aussie mate.
Joey Ellis. And he couldn't really put it down. Or no, he missed the grab in run number
On
one.
his Switch 16.
Switch 16, so probably going for that Switch 16 again. Setting himself up. Oh no, he's going forward.
He's going forward.
So maybe the other trick first and then back to the Switch 16.
Going for that top 16 mute. Ah!
Not the cleanest
Rotated
landing
a
on that.
little too slow.
But, I mean, he also didn't have a fully revert. But for sure,
I
the
think
judges
judge is
are
gonna
deduct him for that.
deduct him for that. But nice riding though.
Yeah, really nice riding by Joey. Yeah, also shout outs to the rest of the Aussie group. Really fun guys. Always
So
having
good
a
guys.
good time
Yeah.
with them. They're
Always laughing.
yeah, yeah. They're always so positive. And let's see, I mean, yeah, the judges really have to look at this landing and decide how much they are gonna deduct him for that, just to make the whole comp as fair as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always hard to compare tricks on a level like this.
Yeah, and with 18 riders in finals, it's so hard to do a ranking, and so many riders are doing great tricks. So
Yeah, I mean, you saw in run number one, especially with the snowboarders, how many of them already put down their tricks
yeah,
near to perfection, and it's so hard position for the judges. So shout out to the judges for doing a great job so far at this Europa Cup. Now we got the next Ali Albert comment in. Yeah,
Albert
don't
got
forget.
a lot of fans.
Yeah, and now
We got Nicolas Schütz.
from Switzerland, unfortunately wasn't able to put down that triple in the first run. But he got 2 more runs to go. Has to stomp both tricks though to discuss.
Come on.
Goes for the
Wow.
backside 16-20. Putting it down. Think it was a
Coming down
melon grab.
so high.
Yeah, going super fast.
And he's hyped. For sure.
Yeah, I did that melon grab. Really nice by Nicolas Schütz. So good to see a Swiss guy in the finals of snowboarding as well. Sadly, JJ injured himself. Nicolas Huber yesterday couldn't really put the tricks down properly. And also the other guys, I mean, on a snowboard event with such a high.
Oh! Now we got Johnson Colby straight into it, right 16 Japan. Having a little bit too much amplitude to hold on to
He
this
has
one.
really bounced out of that landing after the impact.
But also he has one more try to go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna take some sweets.
Eat some gummy bears.
Need some energy for Hayu Liu from China. Coming in forward. Oh, into the slipped away on the takeoff.
Yeah, slipped away a little bit there.
I think it would have been a back 14. Yeah, would have been, but unfortunately slipped off, and you can't get it around anymore
Yeah.
if you don't got the right pop at the start of the trick. And next up we got Sandro
Barbot.
also has fans in the YouTube chat. Going in switch.
Going for that switch double again. Switch double 12 mute. Gets it this time. Oh, perfect landing.
Another Ali Albert comment in the YouTube live chat. Come on. Put in your favorite riders in the YouTube chat.
Come on, write in who you're cheering for.
And next up, we got Emiliano Lauzi from Italy. Unfortunately, wasn't able to put his first one down.
Back
but
16.
now does back 16-20.
And he gets it.
Yeah, he gets it. Nice one. Really beautifully executed. And now we go for the next skier. And oh boy, he had a high score on the first run.
Where he did the
Mathis
triple 16.
Cretino. Yeah, triple 16. Young Swiss rider.
So he's going for his second trick now, doing the 180 over the knuckle. Going for that switch double Misty Bayo 12. Nice.
Yeah, really
Big
going
amplitude.
flippy on that axis. We saw also top bio, for example, by Ollie, where he goes really flat, and here you can see he really goes misty.
Yeah.
Misty style there.
And that's always like a personal thing, which you prefer to do. You're just doing what works the best for you, and then yeah.
Yeah, and now we got Ville Jukola. Unfortunately, couldn't put down his first run. And he is in the chase for Julien Mercken for that overall Europa Cup win. And also the World Cup personal spot. So he has to really put down two bangers now. To the front side. 1800 and he's hyped on that one. And also the Italian team is so hyped about that 18 he just put down. Look at this beautiful triple dip in that 18.
So much power in there.
Yeah, and it's so hard to land a spin that fast, especially with one edge.
Yeah.
In snowboarding you got one edge. And now the fan favorite Albert Chapuis from France dropping in for his second run. Go, 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 Albert. Left side double cork.
Oh!
Went for that 18, going for that double tail grab.
I think he wanted to go 16 double tail.
But he just went too much sauce on that one.
A little too much sauce.
Yeah. We are perfectly fine, thanks for asking. And yeah, here you see a lot of Albert comments in the chat. They were really hyped.
Hope he's all good and is ready to do it in his third run.
We have JJ's favorite, Niki Bomboklat 16.
Niki Bomboklat.
So he's really rooting for that Swiss rider in the finals, Nicolas Schütz. Of course, his teammate Vamos Tobal.
And he's still in the landing. Hope he's all good.
Yeah, had a really big impact there.
Yeah,
he's sitting up, so that's already not the worst sign. But yeah, he's standing now. Always nice to see. But for sure, he's gonna be in pain now.
Good to see he's skiing away.
Yeah.
After that big
Yeah,
crash,
that's
yeah.
the part. We already talked about it earlier. You don't like to see having those big crashes, but there is such high risk, especially when you have to push the limit so hard as in a final like today.
Exactly.
So there is no room for errors, or otherwise it's probably gonna hurt. And next up, we got our next snowboarder, Brooklyn the Priest from the USA. Had a 76.3 in his first run. Let's see if he's gonna clean up this side.
I don't think so.
I think he's going for the other side,
Yeah.
and then you can decide which one.
Just to put 2 down,
Yeah.
and then, yeah, you got a
Yeah,
third one to
otherwise
go
you're
again.
really gambling high when you go.
But that's
for the
always
same.
personal thing, so.
Yeah. Coming in forward. Into the backside. Triple cork. 16-20. Putting it down. And I think, yeah, that was the other side.
Triple 14s are not a thing anymore.
No,
Either you
true.
go triple 16 or 18.
Yeah.
Next up we got Cristobal.
Cristobal Colombo from Argentina. Got a lot of Vamos Cristobal or comments already in.
He got his first one done pretty well with a
Yeah.
switch 18, got an 84.
Alright, his nickname is Tobal as it seems. Vamos Tobal.
Dobal. Going for that double 16 Japan. Carved.
Yeah,
Such a
going
nice
with a real
axis.
flat axis. Like that one.
Showing
Not
control
sure
and
if he
style.
got the grab too good. But
Judge is definitely gonna look out for that.
yeah, but he also got the second run now to clean up this trick.
Exactly.
Because the other score he has is so solid
Yeah.
already. So, and I mean, the trick was perfect. It was just the grab, which could be a bit longer. And next up, we got Romain Allemot from France. I mean, he got a 93
Yeah.
on his first one. So there's no discussion about
With
which
his
side
double
is going.
tail grab, what's it called
Bloody
again?
Dracula.
Bloody
18
Dracula. I like that.
into the what?
Oh, going 18 tail to the other side this time, but over rotating.
But he
I
looks
hope he's all
fine.
good.
Yeah, he's fine.
thumbs
Thumbs up. So just has to take a few breaths before he stands up. But he is good as it looks now. I mean, if he puts down that one as well,
Yeah,
in perfection like he did the other side,
definitely one who could go for the win.
yeah, he's definitely in gold discussion if he can put it down in his next run. Look at this. Now we got a replay
Cristobal,
of Cristobal's top 16
16.
with his flat axis.
They're still judging this one, so a little longer discussion on this one.
Yeah, that's what I said. With the grab, they're probably really looking how long did he held it.
Yeah,
It's
he
always hard with the camera perspective. Is he grabbing when he turns away from you, or is he grabbing half a spin later?
yeah, and he got black skis, black
Yeah,
gloves, so even
So-
harder to see.
yeah, maybe that's a good strategy if you miss it a little bit.
I
But
mean, you
therefore
don't
it
want to
can
play
go
that.
also- yeah, I mean, it can go also the other side. You get it good, and
And you
get
got a
deducted.
77 for this one.
yeah. So really, the judges want a bit more grab, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
But a solid score, and now we got Florian Pehl from Austria.
I think you say Pali. But
Bali.
I'm not, I
Yeah,
think
I'm
so.
not sure. I was thinking about that the whole week. Maybe I should have asked the Austrian guys today at lunch. Coming in switch. Had a throwaway score in the first one.
Going for that switch 16 again. Oh,
Putting
and
it
gets
down.
it this time.
Yeah. Nice one. Pale. Florian also gets the grab, gets a good hold of the grab. And now,
We got Mark McMorris, the legend.
yeah, already got a 68 on his switch backside triple 16. What's he gonna go for? I mean, he's also known for his frontside triple cork 14s, which is really hard to do with the snowboard. But is it enough
Or
to
the other
put a
triple 16,
yeah,
the backside
I think,
one.
Yeah, now it's gonna be the backside triple cork 16
And he
20.
gets
And
it.
yeah, he's
No
just
hands
so
down.
experienced
Yeah.
in those 16s. Yeah. Nicely done by Mark McMorris. So now he is a guy who has to decide, because he probably also gets a good score on that one, which one he wants to improve on his third run. And now we got Maxence Betzold from Switzerland.
He did the switch double bio in his first run. Let's see what he's going for it now.
Did he do a 12?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Going forward.
Going for that 14 tail, reaching for it, doesn't really get it.
I think he got it at first, then
Yeah.
kind of slipped away.
I'm sure he can do this one
Yeah.
way better, yeah.
Yeah. Was always trying to reach for that blunt. I mean, he was really at the capped position, but unfortunately couldn't hold on to it. And now we got Francis Chauvin, Frank the Tank, for his second run.
Every guy whose name is Frank or Francois, or you will always say Frank the Tank.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who.
And goes for that backside triple cork 1440.
Couldn't hold on.
Sadly not able to hold on. And now we got Albert Cummins getting taken over by the Argentinians rooting for Tobal.
Yeah.
So
Go Tobal.
yeah, and also to the Chapuis guys, go on in the chat.
And now
Try to win the battle. And now we got a
Cody Gomes
from France as well.
going for that double 16 tail. Going deep
huge.
down.
Almost landed at the last landing
Yeah.
line there, but
Such a good landing.
yeah, stomped it with perfection. Yeah, really got the grab beautiful and stomped the landing. Nice one by
So we got
Cady.
2 really good runs down now.
Yeah, and now I'm excited to see what we got from Jake Cantor. Putting down a 1800 in run number 1. Now what's he gonna do for the other side? Coming in forward into the front side.
Oh, a little under-rotated.
Yeah,
Or
under-
maybe over, not sure what he's going for.
Yeah, but I think he would have wanted to go for the 14
Yeah.
because a 12 is not enough today,
No, I've
and he's for
Probably
sure gonna
not.
play it for the podium. So, but next up we also got one who hunts the podium.
We got Adria Vodo. He put down a very good switch 18 tail grab in his first run. Now goes for his second run. Coming in forward. Taking a lot of speed. Going for that double 16 tail. Yeah, and he holds on. Nice.
Nice one by Adria Bodo.
I think he's hyped.
Yeah, he's hyped for sure.
Let's watch replays. Such a good grab.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Can't go much better than that. And now we also got one who put in a banger of a score on run number 1 with this 93.7, Kimura from Japan. There's 2 Kimuras competing today. Not sure if they are brothers or anything. Going for that frontside triple.
18.
18. Was it? No, it was a cab 18.
Yeah.
What? It was a cab
Landed so
18.
smooth.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. And he already got a 93 in his first round.
And that's gonna be really one to look out for today's win.
Yes.
And now we got Rai Kazamura. I think he was in second after run number 1. Had a really good score with this 90.67.
Going for that 18
Whoa!
lead tail, and he's hyped.
So hyped. He
Doing that
now
pole
got-
swing.
Yeah, and he will get the second really good score in holding on to that. That's a stale.
Yeah, lead
Or
tail grab.
Cuban.
Cuban.
Can't call it both. That was a banger.
Yeah.
For sure. Let's see where it's gonna put him. I mean, Gadi also got
Gadi
two
got a
really
91
solid scores.
for his double 16 tail.
Yeah, so judges really liked the amplitude on Gadi's 16.
For sure.
For sure. Yeah, I think that was the highest score of today, the 91.
Frank
I
got
know
a 95
Frank, yeah.
in his first run.
Yeah, that's... And now we got Yuto Kimura having that 84.7 on run number 1. Now going for the other side. Going cap.
18.
Yeah, cap 18
Yeah.
as well. The Kimuras are dropping those cap 18s like they never did something else in their life. Look at this. I mean, he touched a little bit the snow on that one, but still.
Still such great two
And now
tricks
we
put
got
down.
The guy who did a no spotter 18
Yeah.
in run number 1. Such a crazy trick to do. 14 years of age, Frank Wallström from Norway.
Coming in switch this time. No troubles with the 180. Going for that tail butter double 18.
So two butter
Two
takeoffs,
butter 18s.
18. Oh, that's such
Yeah.
a high level
Unbelievable.
of skiing. And that's gonna shoot him up, I think. Yeah, also getting the grab. No hands touching in the landing. Really solid on that one. Let's see what he will get. Yeah, and I think now it's official. Niels got
Probably.
overtook by Frank in the overall rating. Maybe. I mean, it's not over yet. It's the second run. But that was 2 heaters of tricks Frank put down. And now we got Elie Bouchard coming in forward. Backside 1800 with that tail grab. Here you could see again how much spin you can generate with that tail grab.
Maybe not the biggest amplitude, but he spun it around like it was nothing.
Yeah, I think it's also hard if you take off with those 18s
Yeah.
to really get the perfect pop because you have to spin so hard. And now we got Ollie Nichols from Japan. Went for that dub bio in run number 1.
Going top 14 mute. Some struggles with the mute grab, but he gets it. Puts down run number 2 as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe not the best grab. I'm sure he's gonna clean up this one in run number 3.
Yeah, for sure. Tries to get the grab properly.
And meanwhile, the Kimura snowboarders are on place 1 and 3.
Alright, Frank's second tailboarder got scored with an 83, so has to improve on that one. Next up we got
So, going for that cap 16, or was this frontside?
I
Front.
think about frontside,
Yeah.
because he just went around and with that
No, it was a
weddle
12.
grab, 12.
Yeah,
but
I'm
with
sorry.
the weddle grab, really nice grab. Love it in those cork rotations.
Now we got Luke Harold, the pipe skier who can ski slope and big air so good.
Yeah, but I mean, also in snowboarding, you see pipe riders, they can really
That's true, yeah.
ride. You learn so much basics there, so you will be able to adapt that to big air or slope style pretty fast.
Exactly. Coming in switch. Going for that switch 16 safety. Oh, going down
far
deep.
down. The landing, but holds on to it. Also has a little trouble with the grab there.
yeah.
But pretty alright there. And now Rocco Jamieson.
Next one to drop.
Yeah. He already had a really good score in his first run.
91.67. 0.7, I'm sorry. Not the same leaderboard right here.
Yeah, he's hyping himself up. Judges are still taking their time for that last snowboarder. Yeah, and now, yeah, we got 2 more boarders left and 1 more skier with Fadrieriner in this second run, and then we move back to the ladies for the third and final run of the finals. And now the judges are ready for Rocco, and Rocco is ready for sure. Rocco Jamieson from New Zealand, drop it in.
Taking in a lot of speed.
Into a backside 1800, so he put down 2 1800s. I think it was a front side and the backside with perfection. I mean, look at this landing.
Like he never left the ground.
Yeah.
Shows so much control, style.
That's why you call him the rock star. And next up we got Fadrieriner, who has to clean things up.
He landed his switch 18 but didn't hold the grab, so he's probably gonna go for this one again. Because I know he really wanna get that one. Coming in switch. The speed check. Yeah, getting the grab. Switch 18. Yeah, and he got it. Nice. I think he's happy,
Yeah, he's happy, punching the air. Nice one by Fadrieriner.
Very good landing. There's a little tailwind right now.
Yeah, so the riders are
going
gonna
big.
send it to the bottom of the landing for sure. But for this guy, it's absolutely no problem. Yuto Miyamura, he can stomp at the landing at the parking lot. Maybe he even goes for the shark fin landing this time. for the front side.
Going
triple
big!
18, but so big.
Yeah.
And maybe I was talking a bit too much about those landings.
He maybe went a little bit too big, otherwise he would
Also
have gotten this
yeah,
one for sure.
Also for his standards, he went a little bit too big on that one. Too much sauce just gives you a mess.
Yeah, that's true.
And you can see a lot of people at the chairlift with the slope style of the kids as well. And here you can see the replay of some action from the ladies, which they put down the top 10. Beautifully done.
Here you can see the athletes getting ready to drop in for their third run.
Yeah, now we got the current
Leaderboard.
rankings. Leading the pack is Rockstar Jamieson. Next up we got Kira Kimura in second place, Mark McMorris in third place with 286. Which score are you gonna improve?
Yeah, that's a hard one, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he's just
The
going
one
for
you
more
feel
spin.
a little bit
Yeah.
more confident
Yeah.
with.
And
A lot of riders with one good score down though,
yeah,
who can
like-
really push in their
yeah,
third
I
run.
mean, Yuta Miyamoto currently sitting out of the top 10, but has the highest score, I think, of the I think he has the highest score of single score of the snowboarders today with that 94.67. And here you got the skiers. You got two really solid scores from Rai Kazamura, putting him into first. Frank Wallström on second. Gadi Gomis on third. But also here you got some hungry riders who could catch up from behind because they just got
One good one down and has to
and
go
the other score.
again in their third one.
Yeah. So like in this format, it's really ending when the last rider is
Exactly.
down the course.
Yeah.
So also I think that makes it really interesting to
Yeah.
watch.
There's everything can happen till the last rider, and that's I think the interesting format of this competition.
Yeah, I mean if you got two not landed tricks right now, it's gonna get hard.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But
Then you just want to maybe end the season with a cool trick you
Yeah.
like to do.
and I mean also the crowd always loves to see a nice trick
That's true.
which is stylish. So let's see what's gonna happen. Here you have the skiers ranking from the ladies. Kyo Shugawara still leading, or now leading after run number 2, but you got still the highest score of the ladies with the Swiss girl Noor El Kazan. So, and she got a 57 on her, 56 on her other score, so she can really push for that top spot as well. And now we got Marilu Poluzzi from Italy opening that up, that third and final run of this big air competition, going in gorilla style on the first few meters. Coming in forward. Oh, and yeah,
Acting
wanted
for a
to-
stray there.
Yeah, but she definitely wanted to spin off there, but probably, yeah, the coaches don't know why she did that. But I mean, if you feel uncomfortable on the jump,
Yeah.
sometimes it's just better.
Better not
I
to
mean,
risk it.
Yeah, and the health of the athletes is still on top position.
Now you can see the wind flags pointing down a little bit more,
Yeah,
moving
so
faster, so
now
the wind
feeling
picked
good.
up.
She oversent the last one. Hopefully,
She's
Ken has the right speed
yeah,
in her third run.
it's going for that right side. 5.
540,
Oh,
huge
going
and
deep.
Holding, that mute
Holding
really nice.
on.
That was a banger from Finlay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is shocked.
Yeah, she
You
needed
can see
everything
her-
she got to land this
Her
one.
heart was racing after that.
And it's not easy to land switch in this landing right now.
No, definitely not. You got a lot of bumps with so many riders sending it to the moon. And now you got Mathilde Pizzuto. Unfortunately, wasn't her best day. Going for the front side. 720.
A little bit too
lean
much.
back and a slight over rotation. Sadly, can't improve there. I mean, maybe she did. I think that's the one where she got 10 points for. But
I'm for sure she doesn't really.
yeah, she won't jump up the
Doesn't
field.
really improve. And Finley Good jumped into third place with this 5 to the bottom. She got a 72.
And
Now-
now you got Marley Leavitt on course for her third and final run. Has 2 scores in the same range and goes for the right side. 360 Japan grab.
Going for a lead Japan. Don't
Oh,
see
yeah,
often
yeah.
and from girls. Doing something different.
Yeah,
Maybe has to
doesn't
let it
really
go a little early.
Gets it. It's hard to get it because
Yeah.
the ski is going away of you.
Exactly.
So really hard to pull off. And now you got Momo Suzuki from Japan trying to clean up her second run. Now in the third. Going for the backside 12.
12. What?
60 and putting it down with ease.
First 12 we saw from the woman today.
Yeah, that was the first one, and getting the melon grab not too long, but a 12.
Definitely gonna
That's
get
insane.
rewarded for this one.
Yeah, she's gonna improve, and now we got Noor El Khazen. Hope she can improve her. I think it was a right side spin.
Yeah. Let's see what she's going for.
She's going for more than a 360.
Going for the
Yeah.
right cork
Oh!
7. Yeah.
Nice one. Really.
So she
nice
landed
trick.
3 runs today in this finals.
Yeah, and she was on one for the whole week.
Yeah.
Really putting down an amazing show, putting herself on the card. And let's see where it's gonna put her. I mean, she didn't got the grab that
Properly.
good, but I mean, the trick technicality is way harder. Let's see what the judges think about that.
Meanwhile, Suzuki Momo jumped into first place with a 91 for
Wow.
that back 12.
Yeah,
or
well
was it
deserved.
switchback? I'm not really sure. For that 1260.
Yeah, and now we got Romy van Vreden from the Netherlands. Going for that.
Whoa,
Front
she's
side.
going big. No, couldn't hold on.
Yeah, what, was it a 10?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but
she
she
was
went
so
so big.
high. She's frustrated.
Yeah, she's frustrated for sure. I mean, that would have been really good for Romy if she could have put it down. And now we got Alessia Ambrosi currently sitting in that 6th place. Let's see which trick she's gonna do.
She's going for
Oh.
that right 7 Japan.
Yeah, she went for a 360 before,
Yeah, I
so
think
big
so.
improvement.
Upping the difficulty.
Upping the difficulty.
Reaching for that grab. Nicely done.
Yeah, really nice.
Now we got Shirui Xiong. Sorry for my pronunciation.
Yeah, it's challenging
Yeah,
to have those international
Shirui.
names on,
Shirui.
but
dropping
we
in.
are trying our best.
Going for that Oh! 1260 going
But slamming
too
hard
huge.
on her face.
Too much speed right there.
Hope she is alright.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and she is still on the floor. Yeah, that was a crazy impact.
Yeah, you can see
But
the
she's
riders
standing.
go a little,
She's standing. So
little
glad
further
to
out
see
landing
what
now.
a warrior
Yeah, what
to
a warrior.
stand up after
After
a
this
slam
crash.
like this. I mean, she bottomed out this jump, and you come down from so many meters
Yeah.
if you bottoming out this landing. So happy to see her back and on the feet, and now happy to see Vivi Pagliarvi dropping in for her third run from Finland.
Doing a little shifty over that knuckle, going forward for that right side 360 mute grab. I think she got it better this time.
Yeah, I think so too, but I think also her hand was kind of hovering on the ski,
Yeah,
not really grabbing it, but
Judge
touching.
probably gonna
And now-
take a look at that.
We're gonna have somebody interesting with Emily Rodney from Scotland. Let's see what she will put down. Got 2 scores pretty much evened out. Will she go for the cap or the backside spin? She's going for the cap. Will we see a 10 or a cleaned up 9?
She's going
Going
10,
for the 10 and she does
landed.
it! Yes, Emily!
She's so hyped
Yes!
up.
Oh, I'm so happy to see that off the toes cap 10. What a trick, only woman to do this trick. And stomping
What
it.
a landing.
Yeah, and she claimed it directly
Yeah.
after the landing, but I mean, well-deserved claim. And now we got Maria Gaslitter from Italy trying to clean up her second run. Currently sitting in the 4th position.
Coming in forward again. Going
Oh, left
7
side
tail
seven.
this
And
time.
What
Wow.
a blunt grab
Yeah.
this was. Really on the end of the ski, holding on to it. You can see it
Capped.
again in the replay. Beautifully done from Maria, and she's happy as
Yeah.
well, already jumping in the landing again. And next up we got Melissa Pepperkamp, currently sitting in the 2nd spot because she got overtook by Momo Suzuki. But there is just not even 2 points difference between them, so Melissa could go for that top spot if she's gonna put down a heater. Coming in switch into the cap, 1080,
Wow, and she
puts it
landed
down.
perfect.
I don't remember her
She's
first
hyped.
cap 10 anymore, or like not that detailed. I mean, it was really done properly, but let's see if it was enough to improve, because she got solid scores
Yeah.
before as well. So let's see where it's gonna put her. And next up we got the last lady to drop, currently sitting in rank number 1. Yeah, she's sitting at that at the top spot, so that's a winning lap for
Kiyo Sugawara.
Sugawara.
She already won.
But still,
Still
oh my
doing a
gosh.
7 tail.
And it's
So nice.
such a pleasure to watch her skiing,
Yeah.
so controlled on every trick she did today.
Yes. So much control.
And
Such good
look,
grabs.
the blunt grab, she goes so crossed with the skis. Beautiful. And now we got the last female rider off the snowboard on the snowboarder side. We still don't get the score in from Melissa. So the judges are really taking their time. And Melissa is the new leader.
She got a 85.
Yeah, upped her 82 from the first run. So we got a new leader with Melissa. But now we got Evelina Taka trying to attack her.
She already got a good score in her first run. Gonna go for her second trick again, I think.
Yeah, for sure she's gonna go for that one. Coming in forward. Oh, backside.
Kind of missed the takeoff a little bit.
Backside 720,
Yeah.
but she got scared in the air, as you can see.
Not the way she wanted to do it.
So that's probably not gonna be enough.
Yeah, that's probably it. Did not improve.
Yeah, did not improve. So now the ladies are through. We got the podium. On the first place, we got Melissa Pepperkamp. On the second place, we got Momo Suzuki. And now one which I'm really excited for. On third place, Emily Rodney. What a show by her. Next up, we got Evelina Taka on fourth. Shiryu Xiong on fifth. Marilu Poluzzi on sixth. Romy van Vreden on seventh.
Yeah.
And then Matilde Pizzuto on 8th place. And I mean, what a
show
this was by the girls. Skiing and snowboarding. In skiing, you got the winner, Kyo Sugawara. Second place, Maria Gasliter. On third place, you got Swiss Noor El Khazen. On fourth place, you got Finley Good. Fifth place, Marley Levitt. Sixth place, Alessia Ambrosi. Seventh place, Vivi Pagliarvi. And on 8th place, we don't have anybody because unfortunately Victoire had a crash and had to step away from the comp. And now we move on to the men for the third and final deciding runs.
All comes down to this.
Yeah, and that's gonna be
A show.
interesting.
Yeah.
We really saw 18s left and right, 16s left and right to the bottom of the landing, clean, like done by to perfection. So yeah, let's see what's happening in this third run. I mean, also the last two plays got 2 solid scores in it.
Yeah.
So, and on the fourth last, you got a 94 score.
That's crazy.
So really, everybody can go for that top spot. Also in skiing, we got everything is open.
Yeah, still nothing decided yet. All comes down till last rider probably.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's check the comments again. When are Manskis? Now we got the final run of Manskis. First starting it off though is a snowboarder, Giorgio Marcelli from Italy. He's such a pleasure to watch. Already on the in run. Coming in switch.
Switch backside 16.
Yeah, unfortunately couldn't put it down.
Yeah, a little trouble in the landing right there.
But I mean, was a great show by him. Had a really nice first trick
for
to
sure.
Start the comp off. So I think still a good day for him. Of course it's frustrating, but now we got Jérémy Boiston from France.
He's going for his first trick again. I think this was a double 16. We'll see it again. He's going for that double 16. I'm coming up a little short.
Really hard to judge the speed because those kickers are so big.
And you
but
can't see the
kicker-
takeoff if you come over the first knuckle. You can't see the flags, and then you gotta decide if you're gonna slow it down a bit or push for more speed.
and you can't brake on the jump
Yeah.
anymore, so that makes it way more difficult. And now we got Dima Lushkin, Ukrainian rider, putting on the music for his third and final attempt to put on.
Wondering what
show.
he's listening at.
Yeah, that would be interesting if we would have like a
Your playlist of the riders,
Yeah.
what they're listening at.
yeah.
He's coming in forward. Frontside 14, and he gets it.
Nice one by Dima, stomping it. Now the wind is not there anymore, changing really quick between windy and no wind, so
Yeah.
that's so difficult to put yourself into this position.
Now we got Jason Tsakaropoulos coming up. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
Now you got
He did a very, very nice nose spotter 14 in his second run, and now going for his second trick. What will we see? Coming in switch double 12 safety, and he gets it.
and really
Two down.
stomps it.
Yeah.
He pressed those skis into the landing.
Nice.
Nice one.
I think he's hyped.
Yeah, he's hyped for sure. Young rider competing in such a stacked Europa Cup final. And now we got Julien Merken still going for that overall Europa Cup win.
It all comes down.
And he has to put one down because Jukola or Ville got a really good second score. And again goes so flippy, lands on his feet, but
Same
couldn't hold
struggles
on.
in run number 2.
Yeah, has a really unique access. Look, goes from cork to super cork,
Yeah.
and then just can't get it back to the feet. And now we got Aussie mate Joey Ellis.
I heard his parents are watching, so greetings out to them.
Yeah, greetings to Joey's parents.
Let's see what he has for us in run number 3. Going switch again. Will you see the switch 60 mute?
I think so.
Yeah, come on. 18! He misses
Did
the
a
grab
18.
a bit as well, but he did the switch 18. Nice!
That's really nice to see that from
Yeah.
Joey.
Not holding back.
I didn't knew
Run
he had
number
a
3.
18.
Nah, me neither. Maybe it's his first time.
Could be. I mean, that's what we talked about here. You really have to up your
Yeah.
normal tricks. And now we got Nicolas Schütz with a good score in his first run. So now tries to clean up the second one where he did a front side.
Come on.
Yes,
Yeah, and he
40,
lands
40
it.
and puts it down.
Nice.
With
Held on the
ease.
pressure.
Yeah, really nice to see Nicolas putting it down on his third and final run.
Yeah, I think he can be really proud to
Yeah,
board so well in such a high level final.
yeah. I mean, I think that's probably the highest level
We have seen
saw
at
in a
Euro
Europe
Cups,
Cup.
yeah. And now,
Now we got
Sean
Colby
Colvin.
Johnson. He oversent it last time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and now tries to go again with the right speed.
Going for that right 16 Japan and gets it this time.
Yeah, sweet spot off the landing. Nice, and he is hyped
Yeah.
on that one for sure. Putting it down, also under pressure. Yeah, and the judges are still
Taking their
trying to
time.
figure out Nicolas' score. Oh, yeah, they have it now.
There it
And he
is.
got a 86.33, so putting it into 6 as of now. And next up,
We got Liu Hao. How are you?
going for that.
A little
Swe-
shift in there.
Oh, was
14?
14.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Uh, Like, I'm not calling 14s anymore because I'm always scared that it was 18s.
No, I think this one I'm
But this
pretty
one
sure of
was a
14.
14. 40. And next up, oh, the judges are still at Kobe's score for that 16. You have to compare it to the other 16s, and it's definitely not easy to do that. But next up, we got
Who's next?
it's, Sandro, oder Sandro?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Sandro
Yeah.
Sheikh Barbo.
Coming in forward this time. Going for a top 14 mute. Nicely
And
done.
really nice. Holding on to that mute grab through the whole jump. And now we got Emiliano Lauzi. He had a throwaway run in his first attempt. Got it in the second one. He did a 16, I think. Coming in switch. Switch backside.
Ah. Little over rotated. Not that much speed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Frustrated.
Maybe. No, he didn't want to go half a spin more.
I don't think so.
He for sure over rotated on that one. And now we got Mattis Cretino.
He's for sure going to do his second trick again. Or try something new. We'll see.
Yeah, we're always up for a surprise. Coming in switch.
Yeah,
Yes,
switched
going
up
for the 14,
Bio
and
14.
he's so hyped.
Such a hard trick to land.
Yeah,
because
you
they're
go
so
to
blind.
switch.
Yeah.
Really blind out of this misty access, especially when you go so flippy as him.
Perfect
But
landing,
puts it down
no hands
so
down.
Perfect. Really
What a show.
nice one by Mattis. And now we got Ville Jukola, and he has to put down a heater to hunt Julien Merken for that guaranteed personalized World Cup spot for next year.
So much
And
pressure.
overall, yeah, that's so much pressure going on right now. But will we see it or not? Whoa,
Wow.
puts it down.
What a landing.
Yeah, I think was it a
It was
Cap-
14.
yeah,
Back or switch
Back.
back?
back 14. Really nice,
Yeah.
going really flippy in those last corks. That's why you can tell it's a 14, not an 18. And now it's gonna be really interesting who has the nose on front in this title race.
Judges taking their time.
Yeah, Judge is still looking at that switched up bio 1440 off Mattis. And yeah, we got the score in. It's 83 for Mattis Cretino, putting him currently into 5th place.
Nice.
That's such a solid spot for him to be. And now Cristobal Colombo He got a lot of fans in the live stream. Yeah, you can see the Argentinian flags flying in, coming in switch.
Ah,
Oh,
would have gone for the tail grab, I think, on that switch 16, but couldn't really get it.
yeah, and he's frustrated.
Tried everything.
Maybe he also wanted to go for the safety and kind of tweak it out
Yeah,
to the
could
side.
be.
And now we got Brooklyn, the priest from the USA, dropping in for his third and final run. And Brooklyn is dropping in. For the backside 180 to set him up. Switch. Switch backside triple cork.
Wow.
1620, putting it down and getting the applause from everybody in the finish area.
Yeah,
And he is so hyped and well deserved.
can't be done better.
No, the grab till the end, rotates around the last spin,
Perfect
puts it
landing.
down into a perfect landing. And now we got Florian Pahle from Austria. I wanted to cut a mullet on his coach last night, but he wasn't too happy about it, so
He loves
We
his
didn't
hair
do
too
it,
much, I
yeah.
think.
but let's see what Florian has got.
Going for the double 14. Oh,
Oh,
and kind of loses the
unfortunately.
rotation a little bit.
Yeah, and also slightly
Unfortunately.
under rotating, slamming in onto the side.
Yeah.
But for crashes like this, you're really happy that it's a bit soft.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
for
your
sure.
hip is gonna be destroyed. And next up,
But that's not Roma Alma, that's
Yeah, I
Mark
think-
McMorris.
we got it wrong on the showing there, but that's Mark McMorris, and he got the exact same score on both of his, but he's going for the switch backside. What he's gonna do different?
Oh no.
Oh no, yeah,
Yeah,
switch
kind
backside,
of loses
10.
it on the takeoff. And he's gonna stay in third for now.
yeah, he's really. Yeah, now it's just a waiting game for Mark McMorris, hoping nobody jumps in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ville Jukola sitting in 5th place, Julia Merkin in 12th. I'm not a mathematic, so can't tell you if it's enough to beat him on that Eurocup. But now we got
Maxos
Maxence dropping in.
for the 14th tail again and
Going
kind of
huge.
struggles again
Yeah,
to get the grab. So sad.
yeah, that's frustrating. If you got the spins right and just
Yeah.
I
Misses
mean, he
it by
was
a hair.
so close to the grab all the way. Unfortunately, just can't really get a hold of it. And now we got Francis Chaubin going for his third run. Tries to clean up the second run he did. Going for the backside 16, unfortunately. Again, not able to put it down. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not too happy about that.
Next up, we got Cody Gomez sitting third place as of now.
Probably goes for his first one again.
Yeah. For that switch 18.
Ah, yeah, there he did the switch 18.
Yeah, coming in switch. We'll see. Wow!
With the blunt
Wow,
grab.
what a blunt grab. So
That's
capped.
so-
I think this one was way better than the first one, in my opinion. But let's check. Yeah,
Yeah, and also
perfect
holds it.
landing.
Yeah, that was a banger of a trick from Gadi.
Banger of a switch 18.
Let's see where it's gonna put him. But now we got Jay Cantor, and he also has a word to say. Messed up on his second attempt, but let's see if he can put it down under pressure in his third run. Coming in switch backside,
No! Over rotating.
over
Oh.
rotating,
Hope
and
he's all fine there with his arm.
looks
Yeah, I think so.
good. Doesn't really look like he's in pain. Yeah, over rotating it. But he also went down the landing so far.
Yeah.
It's so hard to
Maybe there's a
judge.
little bit more wind now again.
Looks,
It's always so hard to
I mean,
know.
it
And
doesn't look windy up there, but the thing is, the start is not the same as the jump. Here you really got local wind.
yeah, on every
yeah,
jump it's a little
yeah,
bit different.
Yeah,
So
we a lot of times also in slopestyle saw a wind still start. Then the second kicker was super
Exactly,
windy,
yeah.
and the third no wind again. It's hard.
now there's Adria Vodo coming in. He got 2 very good scores down, going for his second trick again because he's in 4th place. Going for that 16 tail. Oh, no! Whoa, way.
Oh.
Holy shit, he
Oh,
went
he held
so deep.
And I thought he had it.
Yeah, and
So
crashed in the
close.
tranny.
Oh, I hope he
Oh,
is
no.
alright.
Hope there's all good. Yeah, he's
back on
standing.
his feet.
Such a warrior.
Such a warrior.
He already had a
Adrian
big
Bodo.
crash in training for slopestyle
Yeah, he jumped off the front of the shark fins.
and landed there where everyone's standing right now.
Yeah, like on the almost at the rails.
Yeah, I think he needs some days off.
Yeah, for sure, and
Right
a lot
now.
of physio.
Yeah, he
So,
went way too big.
but he held the grab so long, thought he had it,
Yeah.
and then just caught an edge. And those crashes are really not nice when you have it, and then unexpectedly crash.
Yeah, and there's so much momentum if you crash in the tranny down of the jump because
Yeah.
that's like where you're the fastest, and
Yeah, and you just
flat
slam
is
into
coming,
the flat. Yeah.
so all good there by Adria. We're glad to see that.
And now, standing up there, Kira Kimura. Last fist bumps. And now dropping in for his third and final run. And I mean, he got 2 great scores sitting at the second place, but probably goes to improve on his 89 from the second jump. Backside, whoa! 1800, unfortunately can't land it. So, not gonna improve. So also for him, it's gonna be a waiting game
Yeah.
now.
There's a lot of riders still to drop.
Yeah.
Who got 1 really good score down? We'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna
They're
be
making it
exciting
interesting.
till the last rider for sure. And now we got Rai Kazamura sitting at the second place with 2 really solid scores
Yeah,
around the 90s.
coming in forward again. Probably going for that 18 again.
Oh, and gets the
Oh,
yes.
16. I think he did a 16.
Yeah,
now.
he did a 16, but he got the Cuban.
Yeah, very
really good.
nice. Yeah, to open up a little bit. I don't know if he would have gotten to 18
Maybe
normally.
he wanted to go for the 18 and
Didn't
didn't
have the
really got the
speed,
yeah, and
yeah.
also not the perfect access.
Yeah.
And now we got Yuto Kimura dropping in. His scores are pretty tight, so he's gonna just go for his preferred side, I would say. Front side.
Oh!
1800, unfortunately, also isn't able to put that down.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that would
A
have
little
been.
too big as well.
Yeah,
Don't see many riders go too slow. They mostly
No.
go too big.
but I mean that's
Yeah,
think
but it's
also
big
a
air.
finals thing.
Yeah.
Big air. You just want to go all in.
All or nothing.
Yeah, for sure. And next up we got Frank Wallström. Niels is getting nervous, currently sitting at third place. So that will put him into third as well at the overall ranking.
Probably going, yeah, for his second trick again.
Yeah, didn't got a really good score on that one. And
Switch 18, lead Japan. This time no bother, I think.
no, maybe
Yeah, he did.
wanted to-
He did a tail bother with safety in the first one, and now
Yeah.
no bother, but lead Japan.
And that's also really
Yeah.
hard to do. We already saw it by the one
Same
lady.
trick as Rai did.
So let's see where it's gonna put him. Next up, we got Elie Bouchard. Had a really good score in his second run. Let's see if he now. I think now he does a new trick. Now it's the first attempt off the other side. Going for the front side trick.
Oh,
Wants to go for the 18, just
coming up a little short.
yeah, a little short, and again over the nose.
Right when I
But
told
so
no
I-
one's coming up too short, he's
Yeah, but I love that waddle grab on this rotation.
that was sick. Yeah,
Looks so stylish, really making himself long. And next up we got Yingsu Zhao from China. Oh, I'm sorry. First up, there's the skier Ollie Nichols from Japan, going for that second run cleanup.
going for that. Oh,
Oh.
no!
And again, too
He's
short.
coming up too short. Maybe I wouldn't have
Yeah,
said anything. Wouldn't have happened.
yeah. But look at
No.
his stick. Really, yeah, it broke. Yeah, look at the impact, and it's so hard. If you land on the knuckle, you're not prepared. I mean, he got sent down another 4 or 5
Yeah,
meters.
I'm glad he's okay right here.
Walking up to get his ski. Always good to see riders are okay if they crash. But the good thing was also it catapulted him to the front,
Yeah.
not really sticking on the knuckle, kind of. So,
Falling into the soft landing at least.
yeah, and then a lot of impact goes away to the front, but still, you have to hit the gym to don't get injured
Yeah.
with stuff like this. And now we got Yingsu Zhao from China, currently sitting at the 10th spot. Tries to go for that second run cleanup. Front side.
Oh, coming up too short as well. Now
Yeah.
maybe the wind changed again. I'm not
Yeah.
really sure because most of the riders got little speed trouble right now.
Yeah. And now we got our current leader and last one to. I know. There's still
First got a
Yuto Miyamura after it. So first we got
Luke
Luke
Harold.
Harold. Yeah, I'm getting confused with the snowboarding. I'm free skiing. Getting tired a week of speaking, so sorry about that.
I mean, you still got a voice.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Kind of still
Maybe
getting a
not
voice.
tomorrow.
No,
Coming
tomorrow.
in switch, doing that switch 18
Oh,
again.
and stomps it
yeah.
this time. Yes, nice one by Luke Harold. As of now, not in podium discussion, but still really nice to put that down as well.
For sure, yeah.
So now he should get 2 solid scores. And now Rocco Jamieson from New Zealand, currently sitting at the first spot, but there's still another rider to drop. So he for sure tries to improve. Not too sure on which one. I mean, he did 2:18s.
Yeah.
Maybe he's going for a 19.
Maybe.
He didn't
We'll
saw
see.
19 yet.
Would be crazy.
Would be crazy. Front side
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Opens up. Yeah.
opens up. Think
Didn't
he
really
tries
have
go for the grab
pop.
change
Yeah, could be.
to put one or level it up on the difficulty. Yeah, I think he wanted
Yeah.
to go to Melon there. And now we got Fadri Riener,
Last skier to drop.
last skier to drop, currently sitting at the 15th place.
He's going for his second trick now.
Yeah, didn't had 2 runs for his
Switch
up by
18.
18. Now coming in forward. What we gonna see?
Going for that double 14 with the lead stale. Cuban grab.
Nicely
Nicely
Done.
done. Showing
really
control.
nice grab. But that was more of a safe trick for him, for sure.
I think so,
So
yeah.
just putting him on into the middle
Yeah.
to get some extra points. And next up we got Yuto Miyamura, and he got
Last
a
rider to drop.
94.7 in his first run. Second run, unfortunately, couldn't land it because it just went to the parking lot. And now, let's see if he can pull it off this time.
All comes down to this.
Coming in forward into the front side. Triple core.
No!
1800 can put it down.
Yeah, coming up too short as well.
So we got a winner at the snowboarders with Rocco Jamieson. But I mean, yeah, I think I'm just gonna tell it when we also got the graphic. And now we can see some rail action on this bottom rail feature that was not included into the slopestyle course. Here we can see Xeno Lehner,
Swiss coaches.
and now we have it, the rankings. Winner of the Big Air in snowboard, Rocco Jamieson. Second place, Kira Kimura. Third place, the legend Mark McMorris. Fourth place, Yuto Kimura. Fifth place, you got Ville Jukola. Sixth place, you got Brooklyn the Priest. On seventh, Swiss guy Nicolas Schütz. Really happy to see him up there. Then you got Hayu Liu on 8th, Dima Lushkin on 9. On 10 you got Yingsu Zhao, Jake Cantor on 11th, Julia Merken on 12th, Yuto Miyamura on 13th, Gregorio Marcelli on 14th. Then you got Elie Bouchard on 15th, Romain Allemand on 16th, François Chauvin on 17th, and Emiliano Lauzi on the 18th. Then we move on to the skiers. There you got the winner, Gaëtan Gomis from France. Second place you got Frank Wallström. Third place Rai Kazamura. Fourth place, Adrien Bodo. Fifth place, Mathis Kretenan. Sixth place, you got Cristobal Colombo. Seventh place, you got Luke Harold. In eighth, you got Fadri Riner, your overall Europa Cup winner. Ninth place, you got Ollie Nichols. On 10th place,
Jason Zakaropoulos.
on 11th place, you got Kobe Johnson. On 12th place, you got Sandro Tech Barbeau. On 13, you got Maxon Petzold. Joey Alice, the Aussie mate, on 14th.
Aussie mate.
Then you got Jeremy Boyston on 15th. Florian Pale on 16th. And Albert Chapuis, the fan favorite, on 17th. Sadly, wasn't his day, but he still got all the support from back
the
home.
chat.
And JJ writes Europa Cup final and no European on the podium.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. But you see, they really took the travel to here, and a lot of riders were here for the World Champs, so the travel wasn't big. I mean, they just could stay here,
Just could
train
stay
a bit
here,
more,
get
and
those points
get
today.
those points. Yeah, so I mean, that was amazing.
Yeah.
This show we got to see today in Big Air. I mean, you saw 18s left and right. You got top 10s by the ladies in skiing and snowboarding. You got switch 10s in ladies skiing.
Yeah.
You got a lot of 10s in or cap 10s, everything on the ladies and the men.
Almost only 18 Spider-Man.
Only 18s
Yeah.
Spider-Man, some 16s, but a 14 was already a rarity. But this one was a beauty of a 14 by Merken, and this one with the bloody Dracula.
Bloody Dracula.
Love this
We
grab.
like that.
Yeah, I always made this grab back when I was playing SSX, or also the Mark McMorris Infinite Air.
The Mark McMorris Infinite there.
Yeah, they have. He has also computer game.
A lot of legendary stuff today.
Yeah. What a show this was. Weather was holding on. Now it's getting a little bit milky, so perfect week.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, we had a perfect week, all bluebird for the whole week, and now tomorrow it's getting cloudy. And look at this, off the toes cap
This was
10
amazing.
by Emily. That was amazing. No other woman can do that in this sport as of now. I mean, yeah, that was just an insane show. Thanks a lot for Niels for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's uncharacteristic that Niels is not in a Euro Cup final. He had an amazing season, but unfortunately couldn't put it down in yesterday's qualifiers. Maybe misgambled a little bit, but I mean, that's part of the sport.
game.
And we're also happy that we had no major injuries now during final, or no major crashes.
Yeah.
Always something really nice to see. And yeah, all the best wishes go out to all the riders who got injured this week in slopestyle or wherever it was, or in Big Air. Really hoping that nothing too major happened to you and you're gonna be back
soon.
Back soon, as fast as possible. Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks a lot for tuning in. And yeah, that was the season ender event now.
Yeah.
So
Perfect
now everybody goes chilling, goes to heal their busted up legs
Yeah.
and bruised heels, because yeah, this week was a hard one on such a challenging course, and now ending it off with the Big Air. Yeah, can't be any more happy about this week and today. So yeah, thanks all, and now I'm gonna go make the prize giving for all the athletes. Goodbye. See ya.
Bye.